Tomofree MK100. Hello everyone, welcome to Brian Unboxed. In this video, we're going to look at the Tomofree MK100 electric scooter. This is how it looks when it's delivered. The box is fairly large and the scooter is packaged well. There's minimal assembly required, and the user guide along with a video from the company, which I have included in the description box, will help you get through the process. With the scooter, you get the charger, display, tools, and user guide. Just to highlight the assembly process, basically you have to install the handlebars, install the front wheel, mount the display and attach the connections for it along with the connections for the light. Going over some specs, this has an aluminum alloy frame, 1200 watt rear motor, 48 volt 20 amp hour battery, and it takes 4 to 5 hours to fully charge. LCD display, twist throttle, 30 mph top speed with a range of up to 40 miles, front suspensions, front and rear lights, front and rear fenders. The ideal rider height is 5'2" to 6'5", and has a max load of 330 pounds. I walked around the scooter. You'll see that the front has a front light, front suspensions, 20 by 4 inch tires, front disc brakes, and front fender. Towards the middle and the rear, you can see the battery, the charging port, kickstand, rear fender, hydraulic disc brakes, and rear light. On the other side, you can see the 1200 watt rear motor. Looking at the handlebar area, you can see the brake levers, the light and horn button, display, the key, and twist throttle. To power up the scooter, just turn the key to the on position, and the display will light up. You will see the odometer, trip, battery level, and speed. One thing to note is that the output is in metric and there's no option to switch it to imperial units. On the left side, you have the buttons for the light and horn. Pressing the light button will turn on the front and rear light. And this is how the horn sounds like. Now I'll show some footage of the scooter in use. I'll test it out on rough terrain, throttle, test the brakes, see how it does uphill, downhill, and then give my thoughts. Alright, now I'm going to do the rough terrain test. This scooter does have the front suspension forks with also a lockout feature. Right now I have the lockout feature off, so they should go to work. It also has the fat tires, so I think it should do fairly well. So let's give it a shot. Here we go. All right, so far so good. Handling the bumps really well here. All right, now I'm going to do the speed test. Basically, this just has the twist throttle on the right side here. As mentioned earlier, the display only is in kilometers per hour. I don't think there's an option to change it to miles per hour, because looking at the backlight, I don't even see the miles per hour in the background. So my readout will be in kilometers per hour. Okay, so let's give it a shot and let's see how fast it can go. Here we go. All right, we're at 23, 28, 38, 42, 45. So it looks like 46. We're topping off at 46 kilometers per hour. Now I'll test out the brakes. I'll take it to max speed, and once I come into view, I'll hit the brakes and you can use the parking lines as reference. Okay, with the speed test, we reached 46 kilometers per hour. I'm gonna do the uphill test. Let's see how it can handle it, if we lose some speed, or if it can maintain it. This road has a nice gradual incline, so let's see how it does. All right, nice steady acceleration. The motor is a little bit noisy once it's accelerating, but it does level off. All right, we're beginning the climb at about 39 kilometers per hour. Let's see if it maintains it or if it loses some. Looks like we're dropping to 38, but it's very powerful. It's handling it with ease. All right, let's see how it handles this turn. So going uphill, we started at 39 kilometers per hour and it just dropped by 1 kilometer. So we were at 38 kilometers per hour throughout the climb. Very powerful, handled it with ease. Let's see how it does going downhill. I'm definitely gonna have to slow it down as we approach that turn, but let's see how it handles. All right, here we go, downhill test. All right, just gonna let it glide here as we approach the turn. Nice and steady. We're about 39 kilometers per hour. 44, 46. 46 kilometers per hour. Here are my thoughts on the scooter. The assembly process was fairly quick and easy. You can be up and running in no time. The build and quality of the scooter feels solid. It has a large frame with a wide deck. It has a retro look and it's kind of in between an e-bike and a motorcycle as far as the design. It has a matte gray finish all around. There were no scratches or imperfections on the scooter. Cable management is done well and all the wires are pretty much hidden by the front sleeve. I like the included lights and fender. The ride was extremely comfortable. I really didn't know what to expect initially, but I would describe the experience as pretty close to riding an e-bike but without the pedals. The saddle is wide and soft, a lot of room on the deck so you can put your feet side by side with no issues. The handlebars are long and almost have a cruiser type feel to it, and you don't have to hunch over. There were no rattles, vibrations, or noises, and it felt stable throughout my testing. It handled the rough surfaces well. Having the fat tires along with the front suspensions really helped. The 1200 watt motor was powerful and you can get up to speed in a hurry. It was able to handle the inclines with just minimal speed loss. I was able to reach 28 miles per hour during my speed test, and this has an estimated top speed of 30 miles per hour and a range of up to 40 miles. This will also depend on the throttle usage, weight, and environment you're in. The brakes were responsive and they grabbed on quick, and there's good stopping power. The LCD display is nice and large. It's bright and easy to read, but it does get washed out a bit on sunny days. Also, it would have been nice to be able to switch the settings from metric to imperial. Overall, I feel this is a solid electric scooter. It was extremely fun to ride and very comfortable. It felt stable with the large frame design and tires. It has a sleek look and you'll definitely get a lot of looks. You will sacrifice some portability as it comes in a bit large compared to your standard e-scooters. But this is definitely something to put on your list if you're looking for a scooter with a seat. So that is my review of the Tomofree MK100 electric scooter. If you like my video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button as well. Until next time, this is Brian Unboxed. Take care everyone.